What's up, guys? Axelon here with a very quick channel update for all of you. Just kind of, setting the stage here for what's happening now, things that are going to happen in the future. So first off, we're almost at 180 subscribers. So first off, huge, big shout out. Thank you to everyone. You guys are awesome. You guys help inspire me to help make content. So again, you guys are awesome. Thanks again for sticking around with us here on the Enthusiacs YouTube channel. Unfortunately, it's not all good news. It's not all bad news either. Don't worry. But as of this moment, I have to put Gears of War 4 on hold. I'm not sure why, but for some reason, that game and my computer just do not mix. To be more specific, OBS, which is my capture software, and my driver, even, I've got the latest updates, they just don't mix with Gears of War 4. Last time I streamed it, it ended up crashing, I think, 10 or 11 times before I just gave up. Which is kind of sad, because I was already halfway through the game on insane mode, having died a ridiculous amount of times. Lots of blood, sweat, and toil went into Gears of War 4, and it kind of makes me upset that I have to basically put the playthrough down. But I mean, if it keeps, if it stops recording all the time, then there's nothing really I can do about it. Like I don't want to present like substandard content, with a feed or a recording that keeps stopping every 15 minutes or so. Like, it's not even like in a pattern. It's always random. Like sometimes it'll be like once an hour, or 5 times in 15 minutes. Like I don't understand what the deal is with that. But it's not something I like doing. I've only had to do that with one other playthrough in the entire channel's history, and that was because I had to get a new computer, so I couldn't transfer the old stuff to my new computer. So I had to cancel that. I was almost done with that playthrough too, another irksome thing. But enough dwelling on Gears of War 4. Basically, it's done for now. I'm going to go back at some point and just try recording it, no live stream, and we'll see how that goes. If that works, I'll probably try to upload them as regular Let's Play vids. I'll probably just play on normal difficulty just to have it done, because it'll be faster and easy. It'll be easier to record if it's just being recorded and not live streamed, and it'll let me catch up just on Gears of War 4 in general. But if that doesn't work, then Gears is done. But for now, it's on hold. That doesn't mean, because Gears of War 4 is dead to me right now, that we'll be lacking any content here, though. I'll still be uploading both, well, as of now, the current games I'm working on are Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War, which is an RTS, and Dishonored, which is an action stealth game. And those will keep uploading until those two are finished. And then coming out very, 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 very soon, we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So that'll give me something new to chew on for a little while. At this point, when it comes to Xenoverse 2, I've pretty much figured out which race I want to play as. So unless something major changes in the next few days, it just blows my mind. I'm like, oh my god, that's so awesome. I've basically figured out what I'm going to be playing as. It isn't. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't want to spoil. If you guys are curious to see what I pick, just tune in. Tune in to next week. We'll kick off some Xenoverse 2. It'll be great. I'm feeling pretty comfortable about my choice. Plus, now that I have experience thanks to Xenoverse 1, it should be a bit less awkward with just figuring out the controls and stuff. Unless they pull like a Mortal Kombat and they change like all the inputs, which that'll really piss me off. But I can adjust. It's fine. Looking forward to that. We also have November coming just around the corner, and I've got a general idea for what we'll be doing then. I expect Xenoverse 2 will last for a little bit of November as well, due to it releasing so late in October. And I'm thinking after Xenoverse 2, or even during it, depending on how long the game is, I'm thinking after that we'll do some Dishonored 2 and maybe an Assassin's Creed game for November. It's been a little while since we've had an Assassin's Creed playthrough here on the channel. I kind of want to get a new one going. Unfortunately, it isn't going to be the great and mighty Ezio anymore. Ezio, he was always my favorite assassin of the bunch. But his games are done. I might, in the future, redo Assassin's Creed 2 just because I had a horrible microphone back then. I might just do like a quicker run through of the game, but we'll see about that. But I expect some fun will still be had regardless of the lack of Ezio in my Assassin's Creed. And now, I know some of you were probably wondering when the next Pokemon game is going to happen. Rest assured, I haven't forgotten about it. I've already got one figured out. I just need to find the time to sit down and do it. For me, like, I don't know what it is. Pokemon games, they're always more time consuming than most other games. Not only do you have to play the game, but then you have to like edit it, you have to add in like the template for it, add in like the different pictures for the Pokemon and stuff. And it's not hard, it's just a lot of editing, at least for me. Like, I know some PokeTubers do it all the time. I'm not a PokeTuber, I'm just a regular gaming YouTuber. But it is going to happen. I just need to find the time to sit down and do it. It's not going to be Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm going to kill that right now. It's not going to be those. For any of you hoping I tackle the newest generation in Pokemon, I'm sorry. When I get around to it, though, not Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm talking about my original game. Not my original game. You guys know what I mean. Stop semanticing me. When I get around to doing the Pokemon game, it might just be the first Nuzlocke run I decide to actually stick with. I've tried Nuzlocke runs in the past before the whole YouTube thing, but I've never really had the patience for it, because Nuzlocke, you have to really like grind a lot more than you would with your typical Pokemon playthrough, just because, you know, if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it ever again. So, you have to be a bit more careful. It's a bit longer than your typical Pokemon playthrough. And, but yeah, when we get to that, it's definitely going to happen. Again, I just need to find the time for it. And of course, we also still have our own Hero Talk podcast, hosted by our very own Judge Greg here on the channel, discussing all the things in all the movies. Our latest one covers the 1966 Batman movie with Adam West, who personally I think is the greatest Batman of all time, just throwing that out there. But that's basically all I have to say for this update. So thanks again to all our fans for helping this to happen. If this is the type of stuff you want to see more of, why not head on over to our main website, Enthusiacs.com. You'll find my Let's Plays, Greg's Hero Talk podcast, and we've got additional podcasts on there that aren't, as of yet, featured on the YouTube channel. We've got movie reviews, game discussion, anime talk. We've got a little bit of everything over there. We've got, you can also follow us on Twitter. We have an account there. Just look for @Enthusiacs, spelled just like the channel is, if you're confused. That'll be us. And with that, that's all I have, really. Kind of a quick late October, November update. So, again, thanks to everyone for sticking around. One final thank you. I'll end it here. One final thank you to all you guys out there, all the fans of Enthusiacs. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome. This is Exelon. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.